All right, next and final matchup for the show. It is going to be FC Barcelona squaring off against CD Leganes in a 4 p.m. Eastern start time. Barcelona's minus 650, totals 3 juice to the under. The draw's plus $6. And if you like Leganes in a improbable upset, they're plus 1,800 to get the job done. Now, Leganes lost 2-1 in their last outing. It was against Real Valladolid. They also won just 1 out of their last 6 with shutout losses to Celta Vigo and Levante. Leganes is currently tied with Espanyol for 19th place in the 20-team La Liga. They've been victorious in just 5 out of 28 matches, while also ranking 19th out of 20 teams in total goals scored. They're averaging just 0.78 goals per game. They are taking on a Barcelona team who's lost just 1 match in their last 7, with 3 shutout victories during that span. They shut out the likes of Mallorca, Real Society, and Eibar during that stretch. They're also in first place in the Liga with a 19-5 record and just 4 draws. And offensively, these guys certainly have no issue putting the ball in the net. They're ranking first in total goals scored. And speaking of the scoring in this one, when it comes to the total, 3 out of Barcelona's last 4 actually stayed under the total of 3 goals. Meanwhile, on the other side, Leganes saw their last 6 straight stay under that total themselves. Give me FC Barcelona winning that one outright. No surprise there. They're going to win that one outright for some pricey money line cash, in my opinion. So you're going to want to include this one in a parlay. And I'm also going to lean toward the under 3 goals in that contest. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive into some shout-outs. And we're going to begin with our Patreon platform. Shout out to my good friend Joel, very passionate sports bettor. Shout out to Joel. Also, shout out to Bruce Fowl, who another great guy. Shout out to Bruce. Shout out to Aaron DeGefa, Matt Smith, Wesley Upshaw, Don Ladisic, DJ Hooks, Darius McNeil, John Robert, and Dwight Boyd. Next, from our Instagram platform, shout out to Ada White, Matt Milliser, Bubba Jonesy, Secundino Zentella, Will Slade, Joseph Robert, the fantasy football counselor. Shout out to Krista Pacuris, who's actually an old friend from my college years, and I had no idea she paid any attention to my content on Instagram. So shout out to you, Krista. Good to see you there. Also, shout out to Paul Filicetti, who another old friend from college. Shout out to you, Paul. Shout out to Peter Jones and Mitch Austin. And finally, from our YouTube platform, shout out to John Calderon, Lan Wynn, Diego Roca, Bo Dunn, Sean Atlin, Cedric Zelmat, Serge Brook, Michael Jenkins, Hot Boy Chris, and last but certainly not least, got to give a shout out to my man, David Arango. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. But most importantly, guys, I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, happy Monday or Tuesday to you, depending on when you're watching this. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.